Hey friends, thanks for joining me again. This is Alexis with Alexis Coachiever Health and Fitness RX, and I'm coming back to you with the third part in my series on getting your family on board the healthy lifestyle, healthy eating, workouts, all sorts of stuff. So if you missed the first two parts of my series, my first one was talking about how to get your kids on board. Yesterday, or I also did that part two that was some examples of some healthy kid snacks. And today I want to tackle a little bit tougher subject, the husband. So, getting our kids on board is one thing. They're sort of required to do what we tell them to do, right? But what about when it comes to our spouse? So, I'm no marriage counselor, but my advice is to tread lightly. Just because you made a choice to overhaul your lifestyle and get on this healthy bandwagon doesn't mean he is going to want to do the same, and especially not at the same time and that kind of thing. So I have some tips coming at you to try and make it an easier transition and maybe help you get him on board faster and with more enthusiasm. And I'll tell you, I had all of my stuff ready to go, all of my tips ready to come at you, and then I realized I should probably just ask my husband first too. So unfortunately he can't be here live, but I did a little quick interview with him on the phone, and I'm going to share some of his thoughts too on this subject. So the first tip is actually my husband's number one tip too, is get him involved. Our men like to be a part of things. They don't want to be feeling left out. So, my suggestion with this when it comes to nutrition and what you're eating is to ask his advice. Find out what his favorite foods are. Find out if he had any favorite recipes growing up as a kid, and incorporate those. Even if those recipes weren't super healthy, with just a few tweaks, like I've shared in my other videos, you can turn a not so healthy lasagna into an actually pretty clean meal, and then it's kind of more accepted by the whole family. So just like with the kids, remember to go slow and stick with his favorite things, but maybe with a few substitutions. Number two is no nagging. I have to work on this myself. It's a hard one, but it's obvious though. Telling someone they should do something and how they should do it and why they should do it is going to make them feel judged, right? And what's our, immediate response to that? We resist. So if we want them to get on board, we have to, kind of let them come to the decision on their own, but maybe with a little help. So, maybe a little reverse psychology. My suggestion here would be to maybe tell them that you're struggling with your nutrition and your fitness and you need help. And the goal here would be hopefully they come up with an idea of, maybe you need some more support in the form of them getting on board. Don't be a know-it-all. Remember that whole men are from Mars things. They like to fix things. So if you give him a problem to solve, which maybe hopefully entails him getting more active and supporting you in that way, he's going to be much more on board. Next, make healthy food accessible. That's easy, just like with our kids. We got to, get rid of the junky stuff, maybe trade it out for some healthier options, and then prep and prepare some healthier options so that when you come home from work and you're both exhausted, it's much easier to go to the fridge and grab that pre-prepped healthy meal than it is to call the pizza man. So, you'll not only save on calories, but you'll be saving money too. Bonus. Next tip would be to do it together. You'll hear me talking a lot that, my workout time is my me time, and that I don't kind of like to have other people around, but it is really nice. There are occasions that I do love to work out with my husband when we like to go on long bike rides, when it's nice. We like to lift together, that kind of thing. And it makes it more enjoyable for him, and it makes him more prone to doing it. So find something that you two like together. If you both like to dance, take a dance class, go on a nice hike, then you get that bonus of a little date at the same time. So, and lastly, if all else fails, I am not above bribery. I have been known to offer certain rewards for when my hubby sticks to his workout schedule or his healthy eating. So I don't know. We all know the way to a man's heart, and despite what the saying says, it's not through his stomach. Just saying. So one last tip, and my husband actually wanted me to put that one at the top of the list, but I thought I'd save that one for last. So anyway, those are just some ideas to make the whole process a little less painless, and hopefully get your husband on board with you even quicker. I hope those are helpful. I have one more in this series coming at you tomorrow, and if you missed the first two, be sure to check them out on my blog. You guys have a great day.